At the beginning of a relationship, a man might not have any issues when it comes to having sex. But as time passes, this might not be the case. Then again, before he gets to the point where he is in a relationship with a woman and has just started seeing her, this could be something that is an issue. Naturally, this is going to have a big effect on this area of his life. Now, regardless of what position he is in, he might not have had this issue before. This could show that in his previous relationship or relationships, he didn't have any issues when it came to having sex. At the same time, this could be because this is the first time that he has been in a relationship. In the past, he might have only had casual encounters and thus wouldn't have developed an emotional connection with a woman. Assuming that he hasn't had this issue before, and this is due to him not having been in an intimate relationship before, he could be in a very low place. He could have moments when he feels deeply ashamed and worthless. What is going on could also make him question if he is a real man and if he is missing something that other men have. And due to what is going on for him, he could keep what is going on for him to himself. When it comes to the woman that he is with, she could believe that this shows that he is not sexually attracted to her. Consequently, she could feel worthless and unlovable, and as though there is something wrong with her. He can then do what he can to avoid having sex, and she can do the same thing. Yet, as sex will be an important part of their relationship, for a variety of reasons, this is going to have a negative impact. Over time, the connection that they have can disintegrate, and their relationship might even come to an end. Alternatively, after talking about what is going on, the man could end up reaching out for support. If this was to take place, he could end up coming to the conclusion that his negative thoughts are the issue. These thoughts will then be what is causing him to experience anxiety and be unable to maintain an erection. So, after learning how to manage his thoughts and replace his negative thoughts with positive thoughts, for instance, this area of his life might return to normal. Thanks to this, his relationship is likely to gradually improve. On the other hand, this approach might not work for very long, or it might not work at all. This is likely to illustrate that what is taking place in his mind is just a small part of why he is experiencing life in this way. What needs to be taken into account is that he has both a conscious and an unconscious mind. This part of him has an impact on how he perceives and experiences reality. If this is not taken into account, what is taking place in this area of his life is not going to make any sense. However, if this is taken into account, and what is going on for him at a deeper level is explored, it might soon make complete sense. Therefore, if he was able to take a closer look at what takes place for him when he is about to have sex, he may find that he sees his partner as his mother. Due to this, it is as though he is about to have sex with his mother. Needless to say, this will be seen as something that is wrong. and his interest in having sex with her will disappear. Without this understanding, how he behaves will be seen as strange, but with it, it will make complete sense. After becoming aware of this, he could wonder why he is projecting his mother into his partner and is unable to see her clearly. What this is likely to show is that he is in a developmentally stunted state and hasn't emotionally separated from his mother. Unless this changes, he will continue to project his mother into his partner and be unable to see her clearly. In all likelihood, he was deprived of the love that he needed during his formative years. His mother was probably developmentally stunted and entangled to one or both of her parents, which would have meant that she was unable to truly be there for him and provide him with what he needed. She is likely to have forced him to adapt to her needs and punished him in one way or another when he expressed his needs and feelings. He would then have lost touch with his true self, and it would have only been possible for his physical and mental self to grow. But although these parts of him will have grown, his emotional self will still crave the love that he missed out on throughout his formative years, and as a result of this, he will be looking for a mother figure. So with this in mind, if you're a man in this position and your inability to maintain an erection is having a negative impact on your relationship, then this may be due to what took place during your formative years, and through not receiving the love that you needed, you were unable to emotionally grow up and to gradually emotionally separate from your mother. So when you are having sex, you are unconsciously projecting your mother into your partner, and this is then preventing you from being able to be present. And for you to gradually change your life, you are likely to have a lot of pain to work through and unmet developmental needs to experience. And as you emotionally grow up and separate from your mother, it will be a lot easier for you to be present. And in order for you to do this, you may need to reach out for external support. But the main thing is that you do what you need to do to gradually change your life. If you would like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.